Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Tuesday, January the 21st. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our free room. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free trading room. The room is open between 9 and 3 Eastern Time. I share my screen and I'm live on the mic. And in the email you're getting, you will see a link for the test drive. The test drive is fast approaching, 2 weeks from yesterday.
Booyah!
One moment, please. This trade I'm in is starting to work out a little bit better. Okay. And I'm going to show you that. Yes, so the test drive starts on February the 3rd. It runs to February the 14th. That is 10 trading days. It'll cost you $8.99. For $8.99, you will have our premium subscription for those 10 trading days. You can also, if you have our standard subscription and you'd like to upgrade for those 10 days to our premium, you can do so. Once the test drive is over, it's over. There's nothing for you to do. You don't have to unsubscribe. We don't put you into a subscription at all. So probably the most asked question we ever get is, do you have free trials? That is, we don't have free trials, but that's about as close as you're going to get to one. And we do this 4 times a year. So actually a bit of a slow day for me today. I just want to show you this one that unfortunately I didn't get into. Of course, the news today in the stock market was all about China and the virus situation there. This company used to be in the news. We used to see this one, APT. I believe they also make protective clothing. There was another company called Lake. Lake is also up. But APT makes, I think they still make some protective clothing. We used to see this one a lot during the Ebola scare. And anyway, this popped in the pre-market, came back down, and then look what happened. This was actually an AI alert at 426. It was also in my watch list at 437, and just a tremendous percentage increase. And unfortunately, I didn't get it. I was doing something else when it happened, and it ran away from me. I am in this one. Not that it, you know what? I keep typing in the wrong symbol. Been doing that all day. SNGX, I'm in this one. Now, I just want to show you. I am still testing this under $20 new AI. Okay, it hasn't been released yet. I tested it on Friday for the first time. It didn't really do that much. It's a little bit better today. We got one that's up 6.6%. This is up 4%. But, I'm waiting for the ones that are up like 20, 30, 40%. It may not happen in the next little while, but you never know. Anyway, I am testing this one. I'm also using the Amazon AWS, okay? That allows me to have Trade Ideas. I have 2 accounts with Trade Ideas, so it allows me to have both accounts open on the same computer. And so it's kind of cool. And so that's how I am able to track this. And then in the monitor that I'm sharing, I have it on the other server, which doesn't actually have this AI. So I don't know when this is going to be released. If it works well, hopefully we'll have it released by the test drive by February the 3rd. But I am in this one, the SNGX. I mean, it's nothing spectacular. I'm in at 230 actually, not at 225. But I'm in at 230. The SLNO is starting to creep up a little bit, but I love to keep an eye on these all day long. Again, on Friday it wasn't nothing spectacular, and today, I mean, listen, 7.5% is great. Don't get me wrong. And if this goes into the 260s, it'll be a tremendous one that I was able to take from it. I did actually take the Trove, the TROV. I ended up with a 3-cent loss on it. I didn't wait for the to get stopped out. And then the other one from my watch list today, MNK. MNK was an awesome one. There was the alert at 5:57. 5:57 was the alert. Didn't get in quite then. But look what it did. I mean, all the way up to 6.43, almost $1 on a $5 stock, which is an awesome percentage increase, of course. I got in this level here, and I traded out around here. But just a really, really nice play out of the watch list. There were several others nice ones on the watch list too, but I have to admit, I was really concentrating on this. This is actually going to allow me then to trade my real account. I still haven't connected to my broker on here, but this is going to allow me to trade this is where I will trade my real account, my real money in the Amazon workspace. So excited to be able to do that later. It'll be very interesting. I've never really been able to use it because what I do, here is just the simulator, and I'm not going to toggle back and forth between the simulator and my live account. So this allows me now then to not have to do that, and then have also that I can now actually do some testing on that other server. Sorry, on my Amazon. Jeez. Just a second, please. There. Rearranging something on my other monitor. But I can now do testing because we'll have other AIs that I want to test, and now I'll be able to do that. Anyway, I do want to get back into the room, see if things are starting to fire a little bit more. This was actually a fairly quiet day for me. We looked at the SPY. SPY was down, and then it started to recover a bit, a little more of recovery, but it's been flat for quite a while. Now it's starting to put another leg down. The Dow is down, the SPY is now moving down, NAS is down. Everything was positive, at this point, but now it's putting another leg down. So, this news out of China, what it's really done, it's curtailed, maybe the Chinese economy for a while. Take a look at a stock like TCON. TCON is a Chinese, I'm sorry, not TCON, TCOM. TCOM is a Chinese travel company. You can just see what's happened because people are, getting a little worried about traveling. Not just foreigners coming into China, but just the Chinese people themselves, I guess, moving around the country. So the other interesting one was, look at the gambling stocks. A lot of these get a lot of their revenue from Macau, and so
SJR.
A lot of the gambling stocks were also down. So it's funny how these things ripple through the market. So we'll have to see what happens. Obviously, it could be very serious. Hopefully, it doesn't turn into a full-blown epidemic like SARS did, but we'll have to see what happens going forward. All right, everybody, I do want to get back into the room, so I'm going to bring back the capture program. And if you have any questions for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into the free room. And again, the link or the email you're getting will have the test drive link. And I should also point out that if you fill it out right now, basically what you're doing is you're pre-registering, okay? So you will not get any data until February the 3rd. So please don't ask our support people and say, hey, how come I filled it out? How come I have no data? It doesn't start until February 3rd. And I'll open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern. I hope to see you in the room. Bye-bye.